Hey guys, what's up? This is Watts with a video update. It's been so long. It's been so long since the last of my video update, and I'm sorry for that because I was so busy in real life that I had to put trading on hold for quite some or for a month. So yeah, that happens sometimes, but here's a video update for you guys. So my view is essentially the same. It's essentially the same since last month, that we would still go down and there would be no signs of a bullish market yet. So let's look at the weekly here before anything else. So last month I posted a weekly chart. So let's see how is it going. Yeah, it's still the same right here. It's still the same right here. So although we do have a small reversal right here, so this signifies that we would possibly target another LG. So 22.6k, we would target that LG after sweeping this low, and this would be an area to short again because this small reversal does not indicate a reversal in overall trend. So this would be an area to short on the weekly again. If we do come there, that's still plus 13%. On the daily, I don't really care about the daily. So let's not look at the daily. So let's just look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, so as you can see here, the 4-hour chart gave a really ranging environment. The past what day is it today? The past 3 weeks, this was not an ideal environment for me to trade in. So I just put it off, saying I won't trade it. Like it's not the best environment for me to trade, especially if I'm busy. I won't be able to monitor it correctly. So say for example, you shorted here, you would get that pump. You longed here, you would get that dump. Then so on and so on. So it was just a ranging environment back then. With ranging environments, we would like to see a break of the value area. So what do we do here? So we need to first get out or break above this level 19.9k. So how do we know if we break above? Okay, once we close above it, alright, once we close above this level, okay, this is also an LG, then we spend time above it, okay, then we would target this 20.7k on the 4-hour chart. So yeah, I think that's possible. So keep an eye out for this range. So we break out, then we target this one. Okay, then what else? So we do have a range right here again, but let's not target that for now because that would be unrealistic. So let's stay on this range for now. Okay, close above 19.9k, then we see 20.7k. Okay, this is just the volume profile it. So this is not accurate at all. I mean, this is not the most accurate tool, but it's good enough for us to use. So let's mark the LGs on the 4-hour chart. Okay, so how do you mark the LGs? Alright, so you see this FVG right here. Just mark the top, since your price is coming from below. So if my price was coming from the top, like here, see this FVG, you just mark the farthest one. You won't mark this. Yeah, you know, that's I'm not interested in that. So you mark the farthest one right here. So the same as here. Okay. So I think that's it. Okay, this is an LG right here. Once price closes, the next candle closes above or in between this would be an LG or simply an FVG. So you just mark the farthest one from the price. Okay, so that's it for the 4-hour. Nothing much. This crazy price action was somewhat predictable. Okay, I was not watching the charts then, but it could have been predicted, and I will tell you how. So news event, I think, was yesterday. So there was CPI news yesterday that caused price to dump. So how would I predict this would be an area to bounce? Okay, so you see the AO here that it created a higher low, then the price here created a lower high. So this LG would have could have been bidded, but then target this LG. So your targets would be LG to LG, so that would be an 10% trick. But that's all in hindsight, so don't pay much attention to that. But that could have been my strategy for knife catching these wild moves, same as here. So let's finish off with the 4-hour time frame. Finishing off with the 4-hour time frame, use the volume profile composite, then use the close above analogy, then target another LG on the way up, so that you have clear targets, and you know, you won't get too greedy with the market or where your trade is supposed to go. Okay, so let's move on to intraday trading with the 30-minute time frame. This was within the news, I think. So okay, we close above. Then this close below is my signal that would go up until here. So this was my chart, not updated until now. I was looking at the 5-minute time frame. So yeah, here we can clearly see price dumping and, you know, pumping afterward. So 20.3k or 2k is a valid target right now, unless we close above this, then we target this and this, then this, okay. So let's remove this. Okay, so how would I predict that dump or that movement? So with the awesome oscillator, no, it wasn't clear enough. So I couldn't have traded this. I couldn't have predicted that we would bounce there. So yeah, that's just it. I'm not gonna give hindsight ideas. Okay, so we are going to keep this LG. This LG was from that was from last year, so that's still valid. As you can see, it bounced there. So let's mark some LGs. So the blue candles mark LGs. Okay, this is an LG. This is an LG. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, then let's just copy this. Then this. Then this one. Okay, so how would we trade? Is this a short? If you might ask. Watts, is this a short? Let's see the awesome oscillator. Then we're seeing signs of uptrend. Okay, we're seeing signs of price trending up, and the oscillator also trending up. But once it does this, you see some signs of slowing down here. So once it does this, like if the oscillator does this and the price does a higher high, okay, this is a really shortable position up until this LG. So you short this LG just up until this LG, and you do nothing else. Okay, you don't target lower, you don't get really lower, you just get out at LGs. Simple as that. So that's it for the 30-minute time frame. What's the plan for the 30-minute time frame? You know, if price close below this, I would target this. Then if price closes below this, okay, I would target this again. Okay, so you short here in the middle and target here. Price closes below here, okay, target short somewhere here, then target this again. Okay, so this is a big liquidity gap right here. So if ever price closes below here, okay, you would short somewhere in the middle, then you target these two again. Okay, so I think that's right now there are no trades to take, but I think shorting or leaving our trades for the 4-hour time frame would be the best if you are patient enough. Okay, so the 30-minute is kind of how do I say this? It's not been the best trade, as you can see here. Okay, too many wicks, and yeah, and that huge dump from yesterday liquidated a lot of people, but it pumped, and so we played the pump, but we are going to be patient, and I would wait to see until we get out of the composite volume profile. So that's it for Bitcoin. Macro is still down, but you know, you can always play some longs and see the momentum of the asset. Okay, so let's look at some altcoins. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, we have this AVAX. So okay, I think this is an area of resistance. You know, it could possibly target upward. Okay, this is October 6th, or let's see, when did I post this? Oh, no, just October 10th. I've been looking at it, but I think it's still a possible trade. Like, let me explain to you how. Okay, so we have this huge accumulation range, then we went below these candles these weeks. Then I think the next move would be to expand. Okay, to expand here. But looking at the awesome oscillator, the momentum oscillator, it's not the greatest. If ever price expands on the upside, I am betting that it would create a lower high. The oscillator would create a lower high than this pivot right here, or this pivot. Okay, so I am still shorting this, but I can still long this. Okay, if price breaks on let's see, let's see where price could break. Okay, so price could break here. Okay, then as simple as longing the retest, we can target up until here. Then we can reshort back down to I would have to update this. I would have to update this target. So we would have to target LGs here and here. Then we can also target this low, these wicks. So that's it for AVAC. It's simple, really. As you can notice, we don't really use LGs as primary how do I say this? We don't use it as just like in BTC, we don't use it as the directional bias, because AVAX or any altcoin, as I've said in earlier videos, altcoins just follow Bitcoin, but yeah, altcoins offer a much larger return. So, but altcoins are more volatile, hence being riskier than trading Bitcoin. So just be careful with how you trade altcoins. Okay, your stop losses should not be very tight, because if it were very tight and Bitcoin would just stop you out. So they're correlated assets, but altcoins are riskier to trade just because they are more volatile than Bitcoin. Okay, that's just it to it. You can choose to trade just Bitcoin. That would offer you the same R as trading an altcoin. Okay, just increase your position sizing or just fix your position sizing. Okay, so that's it for AVAX. Let's look at ETH. I haven't looked at ETH for so long. I don't have any holdings anyway, so I don't particularly care about ETH. But let's look at it. Yeah, I think this is an LG. Yep. LG. This is still a valid LG. And this one. Also this one. Then this one. Okay. As you can see, we have so many LGs. So how would we trade these LGs? We just look at the oscillator. Really, I'm just lazy these days. uh yeah, so same thing really. uh Lower high, higher high, we short the LG down to another LG. So that's really the game plan or the trading plan. It's simple as that, but it's really effective. Okay, so if you don't want to wait for the 30-minute for the 4-hour time frame, you can wait for the 30-minute time frame to offer you some mm, to offer you some, how do I say this? Some trades. So eventually momentum would slow down, just like in previous days, weeks, months. Eventually will always momentum will always slow down when approaching an LG. Then that would be a trade to take. So that's it for ETH. Ultimately, you just look at the AO, and this is a lazy man's trade. I don't really care about other stuff. Like, if momentum is slowing down on one move, then you trade the other side, right? You don't continue keeping up the trend. So shorts are the higher probability trades here, just because we are in the bear market. Okay, so what else did I leave? Yeah, September was a month to the risk, as I've said. So that's it for that. September, the last month of September, ETH was 31% down. Then October hasn't really been the most bullish month. I would argue that August was the greener month for crypto. I mean, that's not an argument, that's a fact right here. Yeah, and it's also a fact that September, that towards the end, was the month to the risk. So that goes the same for all of the assets, not only ETH, but starting September, right here, towards the month. Okay, from September 19, BTC just ranged. Not really interesting. So that's it. So yeah, that's it for ETH. We just wait for the LGs, then we just trade the LGs, we just target the LGs. The LGs are a wonderful thing, and just trade that way, and you wouldn't have how do I say this, anxiety trading. So that's it for this Friday's update. You just keep safe with the market. The market is, it's not the best environment to trade in. So I would highly suggest that you just study how the market works, and how different stuff works. If you want to study ICT, if you're a math person, you should study volatility trading and math stuff related to trading. And if you just want to trade simply, just study the LG. There's this guy on Twitter, you should follow Trader XB. with the LGR system. The system I primarily trade on. Directional biases, everything. In I trade on his concept of directional biases, and from that concept, I created my own system. I don't have to always follow another guy's system. With observations from the market, I hypothesize some strategy that could work, and I implemented them with back tests and front tests, and they work nicely. Sorry. Wasn't able to pause the video. No way. So, yeah. Sorry for my voice. I have a cold, and I decided to record this video. So that's it. I'll see you guys next week for another update. Hopefully by Wednesday hopefully by Monday I would be able to give you guys some updates or a video update, so that you may still be updated from me. You would still be updated. Okay. Okay. That's it. Thank you for listening, and see you next week.